If you had told me a year ago that I'd be dating Lola Valentine, yes, that Lola, the queen of Blunder High, I would have assumed you'd sniffed one too many expo markers. Back then, I was Stanley Pickle, resident nerd, king of awkward, human magnet for spitballs and emotional trauma. My daily routine consisted of dodging dodgeballs, enduring brutal wedgies, and being called charming names like Booger King or Stan the Spam. Once, I opened my locker and a frog jumped out. Another time, someone filled my shoes with ketchup. I still smell like Heinz when it rains. But through it all, I had two constants in my life. First, the unshakable belief that one day my classmates would regret treating me like a human trash panda, and second, a hopeless, all-consuming crush on Lola Valentine. Lola wasn't just popular, she was iconic. She walked like slow-motion wind. She smelled like bubblegum and ambition. And when she posted a selfie, the school Wi-Fi crashed from the traffic. Me? I once trended on our school app because I fell into a trash can during a fire drill. Yeah, but everything changed the night of the Blunder High talent show. I signed up without really knowing why. Maybe it was rage. Maybe it was insanity. Maybe I just snapped after someone replaced my shampoo with whipped cream. Yes, that happened. Yes, I used it for a week. Anyway, I showed up with my secret weapon, a kazoo. Yeah, a kazoo. Laugh all you want, but this wasn't your average hot cross buns performance. I had lights. I had choreography. I had passion. The crowd went silent as I stepped on stage. Someone shouted, "Yo, Pickle! Play the kazoo like your life depends on it." So I did. The beat dropped. Lasers fired. And I became one with the kazoo. I danced like my pants were on fire. I spun. I moonwalked. I did a front flip and landed in a split that permanently altered my pelvic alignment. And then, she stood up. Lola. Freaking. Valentine. She clapped. She cheered. She yelled, "Go Stanley!" Like I was on America's Got Talent and about to win the golden buzzer. The next morning, everything was different. People opened doors for me. The football team fist bumped me. Even the principal gave me a thumbs up and said, "Nice lungs!" But the real twist? Lola sat next to me in the cafeteria. She looked me dead in the eye and said, "Hey, Kazoo boy, milkshakes after school?" I blinked at her like I'd been hit with a frying pan. Yes. I mean, YOLO? And that, my friends, is the story of how I went from human lint roller to the guy who made out behind the gym with the most famous girl on campus. And yes, I still trip over flat floors. But now, Lola laughs, picks me up and says, "Careful, rock star.